reached the final level. You knew without knowing. We have finished our journey together.
Okay, I was in the ditch and I definitely belong here. And now that I'm here, I'ma change the game. I always been here, I'ma tell you what's wrong here. The industry changing, your content strange, but I'm good and I'm straight. I'm from the land of the 10,000 legs. I know you wish you could, but some can't. I learned from my mistakes and I done felt all the breaks. Learn to cut the grass real fast for the snakes. Learn to give a little bit more than I take. Too many times I score back, break, pump, fake. Man, I knew it was something, couldn't ignore it, it was faith.
All of your misconceptions, you thought I would miss my blessings. Serious. All of your misconceptions, you thought I ain't never gonna stop this shit, man. Me, baby, you crazy. Look, I was once lost but found me. I had so many people around me.
In the morning, wake your goat mouth ass up.
I want to send a congratulations to TZ Von, Savage, and J Lava for their 500th episode of Keep It P podcast. Be one to be players.
Keep it P, man. From the P Mountain itself, the Bishop John Magic Wand, chairman of the board of famous players everywhere. You dig, church.
Thank you for being their fans coming from P. You know what I mean? So make sure you check out the Keep It P podcast. This is me telling you. P. That's P the Ghost LOXD block. And congratulations once again, TZ Vaughn, Savage, and J Lava. Love is love. Go Soldier Soul.
J Lava, television, network, the whole fucking 9 yards. You know what I'm saying?
Early in the morning, wake your goat mouth ass up.
Y'all know what time it is. Get on up in here and get you some of this black empowerment. Y'all know we got the crew on deck.
Wake your goat mouth ass up.
It is I, J to the Lava, right? This is the Keep It P podcast, where we take news, situations, everyday occurrences, and we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm not even chilling with the one that keeps it T. I'm rolling solo dolo. But check it out though. Not trying to tell you what to think, trying to show you what to think. When you find yourself mixed up in an anti-black, racist, war, propaganda machine being perpetuated by the lamestream media, then you got the Democrats, the Republicans, both bipartisan, 90-41 on the crime bill to target you. So it's terrible out here. It's terrible. But it's a little Sunday treat. I mean, I figure I'd lace y'all with a couple of the stories instead of posting them up. Again, Vicky and Kendra's off this weekend. They had some personal matters to attend to. So, you know, it's the worst thing about being the head is that the show must go on and you can't take off. So, with that being said, let me go ahead and give y'all this young news. I guess this is the nooner, I guess, right? Y'all get it. Let me make sure I got my Chattervilles on. Alright. So as y'all see behind me, old girl face Here, matter of fact, why don't we do this? Not that, but this. There we go. Alright, she had like a little news story or something like that, but I'm gonna just go ahead and read it because I was gonna play the video, but I ain't got time for the copyright strikes and all that. But anyway, it says 20-year-old man was killed and 17 others were wounded in a Friday night shooting in Savannah, Georgia, according to police. The news conference Saturday, who that is? What's up? Good afternoon. You know what it is. A news conference Saturday, Savannah Police Chief Roy Minor revisited a number of victims down at the 8 total and clarified that the victims aging from range 18 to 33 years old. And the initial report said 9 people were shot, 1 fatality, and then the youngest victim was 2 years old. In a new release, police identified a man who was killed as 20-year-old Arthur Milton. We have, in addition to that, 2 other adult victims who were listed in critical condition at the hospital, Minor said. The remaining victims, including the 18-month-old, suffered injuries that were not life-threatening, Minister said. Police responded to reports of shooting in the 200 block of Avery Street in Savannah around 9 p.m. According to the news release, the police, several victims were found at the scene, while others had been taken to the hospital in personal vehicles. In the news conference, Minister said that there were people standing outside of a residence when a dark-colored or red sedan approached. The occupants of the vehicle began shooting into the crowd before driving off, Chief said. The shooting involved at least 3 apartments and 6 vehicles that were damaged as a result of the gunfire. Minister said, we recovered at least 60 shell casings at the scene. Police continue to investigate what led to the shooting, and the detectives are still trying to interview the shooting victims in the hospital on Saturday. So I've been reading a little bit just to kind of figure out what the hell is going on here, because as from previous news stories, if a cop shoots a black man, they say black man shot by cops, right? Now they're saying all of these victims are saying victim this, victim that, person this, person that. I ain't heard no color either about the victims or the perpetrators. So they would have you assume that they're PC people. But what I've been noticing lately is that if PC people shoot black people, the personal ones, not like the law enforcement, they don't really say anything about it, or they try to sweep it under the rug. Almost just like in the case of when old boy shot the Asian dude shot the little boy, right? And that little fucking freaking newscaster gonna ask the little boy, did the shot hurt? What kind of shit is that? Mr. pleaded with the public to come forward with any information that could help for the sake of the 1-year-old child that was injured last night. Investigation believes Friday's shooting may be related to an incident that occurred at the same location on Tuesday when the home was damaged by 10 gunshots. So there's 2 incidents of gun violence that y'all being very vague about? Okay. At the time, however, police were unable to find witnesses and nobody would provide them with information, Minister said, calling it very disturbing. Plainclothes officers returned to the area Wednesday, but still no one would cooperate with them. 2 days later, we end up with a mass shooting at the same location. Senseless acts of gun violence in our country have to stop, he said. It's very disturbing that we're seeing this across the country. I read, it's like they said, insert same talking point here. It is, I remember reading this. It's very disturbing what we're seeing across the country, and the level of gun violence that we're seeing across the country is disturbing and senseless. It's the same thing they both been saying across the country. But what you ain't saying though, dog, who's perpetuating most of the gun violence? It's just kind of what I want to know. It's like PC people, but y'all don't ever call that out. I mean, every time a mass shooting comes, you don't check out the person and their friends or the people that they might be connected to. Anyway, the shooting in Savannah was one of of at least 3 that occurred Friday night, injuring at least 34 people. The deadly incident in Savannah, along those in Austin and see, now they're trying to string them together. Austin, Texas, Dallas, and Chicago. Brought the total mass shootings in the U.S. to 267 and toward the gun violence archives. So, how come y'all can take y'all can count how many there's just recently been a database to track how many black people's been killed, but y'all track all the mass shootings and this, that, and the other, and to no avail. Like, y'all still not stopping these dudes before it happens. Like, what you see is they go online and spew all type of this, that, and the other. I'm finna kill this, I'm about to kill that, and then boom, they do it. But I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm just gonna fold y'all and swole y'all, because I got a whole bunch of news that you can use all on the Dolo Solo. This is Keep It P Podcast. You already know what it is. The most notorious podcast in the land. I mean, so notorious. It's been, trying to been destroyed. I mean, this podcast has been through so much. And we're here for you. And we won't stop. Like P. Diddy. I gotta leave y'all with this commercials. If y'all was in the description section, you would see all the links that I have so eloquently provided for you. So if you're watching this on the TV at the crib, okay, I get it. Maybe pick up your phone. First of all, subscribe so you can go right to it. Subscribe to me, subscribe to Von Savage Media, subscribe to Kendra Blackwood, Vicky Blacknamara, Cedric Blackman, and Robert Blackson. It's four of our anchors. Like, go mess with them too. The Blacks, they're cool. They're some cool people. Other than that, I'm gonna be right back with some more news. KIPP, take these commercials. I'm gonna go new commercial on it, but we'll be right back. Matter of fact, I got even a new commercial ending too. So KIPP, we holler. Be right back.
Music TV.
About 2-3 minutes.
Church, preach, tabernacle. It's the only way we're gonna get any action. Man, I wanna give a shout out to 2 BBFs. Friends, you dig? Hey, they had a special shout out, you know what I mean? I mean, somebody care about y'all, man. Want to give y'all congratulations to Jay Lava and T. Von Savage on their success on Keeping It P on their podcast, where they take news situations and everyday occurrence and tell how it is and not like it was. You did? They be keeping it on the P for real. Y'all tune in to their podcast here. I'm telling T. Von Savage and Jay Lava, hey man, Vicky think a lot about y'all, man. Y'all just keep doing your thing, man. Keep making it happen, man. Y'all super live, man. Y'all keep it on the P, man. I just want to send out a family congratulations from all the famous players around the world to Jay Lava and T. Von Savage on y'all's success, man. Keep it P, man. From the P mouth to itself, the Bishop Don Magic Wand, chairman of the board of famous players everywhere.
You dig?
Music TV.
Many ways for you to run my cash. Cut the check.
If you don't got this in your playlist, if you ain't went to the description and got this on out the description for your $2, man, you're tripping, dog.
Talking compensation, it's about that time.
You need this.
Savage, blood on her hair, she's so tragic. Be careful for her love, she
Hey, Ray.
Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the Putin. I know that might sound a little confusing. I had to say it for my own amusement.
You count lava down, but you can't count them out, baby. Life give me lemons, I make lemon rain. You been doing this, working real shit. You just
I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you play this shit.
You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look, see I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit.
Bring it back. Y'all need to go bump that. Then bring it back. Get you some SeaMoss. You gotta get that SeaMoss. You can get the SeaMoss at fortherecorddoe@gmail.com. That's fortherecorddoe@gmail.com. This has been another J Lava, TZ Von Savage, Hotlvamusictv, Von Savage Media, Black News Network Collaboration.